Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, part of this video is mainly for PSA. If you haven't updated the game, do not. The best I describe it is, maybe the update will go fine, maybe it's gonna start overheating your phone, and you're gonna get the, again, infinite flickering loading screen bug while your game is kind of running. And on top of everything else, you're not really missing out on anything because nobody got buffed and there are no new events that have started yet. So you might as well wait a day or two till hopefully Kabam fixes some of this because, surprise, surprise, new update, new bugs of discovery. So after I updated, I can barely play the game. It just keeps on flashing on loading stage and I have to reset my game, and it does this every other match and sometimes back to back. I'm trying to put the video if you don't know. And we're gonna get the video later as well. And there are quite a lot of people that are affected by it. It mainly seems like an iPad issue yet again. So what it leads me to believe that it's the old bug that has somehow made its way back in the game, because Kabam had issues with it a couple updates ago already, which is actually kind of like a trend. When something's bugged, Kabam kind of hot fixes or fixes it and then it gets bugged again. It goes to, champion bug fixes, it goes to quite a lot of things. Scrolling through friends and contacts also not fixed, the screen's flashing. I heard from some people that it is better, or it was fixed, but I autoplayed the Blackpool, the camera is extremely buggy again. Well done, Kabam, another update with bugs back again that you... iPad Pro back to flashing and unable to load fights after an update. Fix one bug, two more shall take its place. Hail Kabam. I think it's more than two that take its place. Okay, let's get to the meat and bones of the bug so I can show it to you guys quite clearly here. It is gonna come with sound, so beware. I'm actually gonna switch off the sound, but the fighting sounds actually do appear here in the background. So it just does the whole, I hope you're not epileptic, man. That's all I can say. And it does appear that the fight is actually going on in the background. You can hear, you can see the fighting music and everything else, and the menus and whatnot. So that's fun. That is fun. Mando made a post. My iPhone 15 Pro is getting hot after the update, and I was only in the menus for a few minutes. This isn't a good sign. And this thing's back again, never able to be removed. On the bright side, though, we do have a positive bit of information here. Kabam Pinwheel has graced us with his presence and effectively communicated to us that the team is investigating. Unfortunately, there are no other concrete messages that I have seen with updates thus far. I didn't rush to make this video immediately because I thought Kabam would say, okay, yeah, we're hotfixing this immediately. It's the same old bug, but no such communication has taken place yet. We can see yet again another iPad being affected, and it is mainly iPad. So what was supposed to be fixed after the updated release? Bug fixes, release of level 62 rewards, which I haven't gotten yet, so there we go. Info about level 66 to 70 rewards, which isn't out there. Phoenix buff, well, Phoenix buff might be mental later. We don't know exactly. Kabam never specified, they just released Phoenix buff details, so who knows. And what actually got updated, new bugs and glitches. Fair. Additionally, apparently there's a double track unit bug now, which I heard from in the stream as well. And no more replies from Kabam. I don't know, guys. Here's the thing. Not that I'm complaining or being negative. More so that I'm just hoping for a satisfactory resolution to the ongoing issues. And in order to try and help and motivate Kabam, this does remind me of that meme where that stick figure pokes something with a stick and says, do something. And this would be the case. Kabam, game broke, please fix. Lots of things broke. And the problem is that obviously updates like this do nothing but contribute to posts like this. Might cover this post in detail, but a lot of them are popping up. Every day I see new posts. Every day I see people in my streams who are saying that they're hanging it up. It's a mixture of things, obviously. Especially after their recent live stream, where they announced like 5 new sales, trying to sell you stuff instead of fixing game issues. I mean, that's true. And again, I absolutely get that Kabam has to monetize the game. I have never been against game monetization in general. But it feels different now. It has for like a year and a bit. With every saga having a massive sale, with amounts of money for every sales event having increased from initially $400 to $500 to now, upwards of God knows how much at times. And a big part of the reason why I'm much more hesitant in spending money on the game as well. Now, obviously, I do have some other priorities in life right now, but in general, I think a lot of people are way more considerate whether and if they are spending any meaningful amounts of money on the game now. And no one can be blamed here. Obviously we want the game to succeed. We want them to do well. The better they do, the better game they can potentially make. The problem with Kabam consistently has been that they do not reinvest the money that we spend on the game in order to make this game better. It's not like Kabam had at any point like a massive amounts of stuff working for them. The fact of the matter is that this game, Malcolms of Champions, has financed a ton of failed projects and games for other Kabam developers. The whole Realm thing. Anybody remember that? That was meant to be like the big thing. Died. Borderline immediately. I think, is Disney Mirrorverse still around? Like Transformers? Like most of those games have been financed by the money spent by MCOC players. That's just as simple as that. And just about all of them have failed. And the most insulting part of it is this game has never been really at the peak of its potential power. This game could have been 5-10 times as big as this right now. In between very shitty, stupid decisions, in between incompetence and overzealous monetization, it just drives away people as fast as it gains new players. And updates like this are at the center of it. How can we as players have faith in Kabam and realistically expect them to turn things around when they are unable to release an update that doesn't fuck things up, especially the ones that they had already unfucked a while back? And again, I truly and desperately hope this game does the best it can. It's just with time passing, my bar for the potential of game is getting lowered by stuff like this. Initially, in the first couple of years, I thought this game could conquer the world. Then I kept thinking that this game can, still juggernaut through everything. And the more time passes, the less faith I have it. And again, I truly do hope Kabam can do, amazing job. I really, really do. More so than most people. But I'm also not blind. I'm also not deaf and stupid. And this is not normal. This is not acceptable. This is an incompetence rearing its ugly fangs. This is lack of consequences at the workspace. And this is just not good enough. This stuff will not do. Starting from the previous live stream where they tried to sell us on every goddamn new thing with a whole bunch of new offers. Carrying on to the fact that the most important areas of the game desperately need updates. And finally culminating in the ability to release an update that functions as it's intended without needing a hotfix a week after an update or something. So here we are. Kabam. Get your shit in gear, please. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next